Hello, this is Angela Johnstone, Program Director for Special Education with Spokane Public Schools. And the topic is the PowerSchool search for Move Up. So this is a continuation of Move Up. This enables you to conduct a search using PowerSchool. So within here I've provided the middle school search fields and then high school search fields, and you will then enter your specific school information to poll then students that will be coming to your building next year. This will enable our secondary schools to create master schedules and also work in terms of what our staffing levels will need to be in a more expedited manner. This does not replace our move-up process. We still need to confirm students, look at students that may not be moving up. Students will continue to be transfer in, be exited, and also be determined eligible for our services. So there will be frequent checks made to our system to ensure we have the most accurate information. This is not a one and done process. So you'll copy and paste into PowerSchool this search query, and then you'll conduct this search query. Don't forget semicolons are between each of those search fields. That will enable you to search multiple fields. Once the query is performed, you will receive those search results. The school can also find out the special education program if they do a case manager search. So X, Y, and Z is resource, D is design instruction, B is behavior intervention, M is MHOH, X is preschool, S is SLP or communication only, P is physical therapy, O is occupational therapy, and N is homebound. These fields are not to be changed, nor are students to be moved into different programs. The only time that that will happen is if a student is reevaluated for a change in their program services. If you have any questions about this process, please contact your special education administrator and they will assist you through this process. Thank you very much for your time, and don't forget there will be screenshots, and additionally information will be sent in an email to office managers, building secretaries, and school administrators, giving you those links as well. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Carmen Mercer, and I've created this video to show you how to use PowerSchool to find students receiving special education services that are coming to your building next year. At any time you can do this search for the latest greatest list. The first step will be to sign into PowerSchool and make sure you are viewing the district office. You can click on School at the top right to change this option. This option is available mainly to office staff. Next, we are going to input a specific search query. The first component is Next School. In this case, I'm using building code 203 for Glover. So I will put in Next School, and you can see I can select this first term here. These terms are not case sensitive. Equals 203 for Glover. Next School equals 203. I want students who are moving into Glover next year who are currently in elementary school. So I'm going to find students whose current grade level is less than 7. To add this additional search term, I need to put in a semicolon. So I have my next school. Now I need to search for the grade level, which is grade underscore level less than 7. This will give me any elementary school students who are coming to Glover next year. If you were searching for who is coming to your high school, you would use grade level less than 9. Now I need one more ingredient in my recipe, so I'll put in a semicolon. I only want a list of the special education students. This is where I'm going to enter the special ed FTE field. It's a little complicated, but I'll show you how we can save this to reuse it. Spec underscore ed underscore FTE underscore SPS. And then I'm going to add a pound sign. So I'm telling PowerSchool I want all of the kids where this field is not empty. Now, before I perform my find, I'm going to copy this whole search recipe and save it in an email or a Word document so that I can use it in the future. So we can do Control C for copy, or you can always right click and choose copy. And then this is where you could open a Word document and paste it in to save that. I'm going to click my magnifying glass now to actually do my find. And I see that I have 62 students. I can flip through these students individually if I want, but I'd like a list to print out. At the bottom right, I'm going to click on the arrow and select List Students. This takes me to a screen asking me what fields I want in my list. As I've done this before, I already have some good options. The student underscore number gives me the student ID. Last first will give me the student's name. Date of birth, grade level. School ID gives me what school they're coming from, their current school. And then, if you want to know what type of special education program a student was accessing, you can export the case manager code. This SE underscore case underscore MGR underscore SPS will give you a code that starts with a letter. That letter corresponds to what kind of program the student was in. For example, B for BI, D for DI, X, Y, and Z for resource. A chart is available to tell you what all of the letters mean. I've also given these columns more user-friendly titles over on the right. That's optional. Finally, I'm going to click Submit. This gives me a lovely printable list. And anytime I come back and rerun this query, I'm going to get the most up-to-date information. I could print this right now, but I'm also going to show you how to copy and paste it into Excel. If I click and drag to highlight my list, I can do Control C on my keyboard for copy, or I can right click and choose copy on one of the highlighted pieces. Next, I'm going to open my blank Excel sheet and Control V or right click and paste. It doesn't look very nicely formatted, but I can fix that by clicking on this little pop-up and choosing Match Destination Formatting. This will make it look more like our classic Excel document. And I just click to select the whole thing, double click in between. It will make it all stretch out nicely for me. And then if I wanted to, I could add my own column of information in Excel. So I hope this information helps some of our secondary buildings get real-time lists of the special ed students who will be moving up to their locations. Thank you.